Yes. I mean, Phil did that. I mean, that was... Imagine if someone had given that to you.
That's a bit of a technical thing. One of the great things about working like that is like throwing down a vocal line with sounds is that sometimes, like with Mark, you wouldn't ever write an E on a high note because his voice didn't sound good up there, you know. So if Mark and Mike did that, like guide vocals where they were vocalizing, often you'd hear words like I think the Chinese Way came out one of them. It sounded like the Chinese Way, so that's how that happened. But you know, to my dying day. But the thing is, the thing is about that way of working means that you get vowel sounds that sound like words, but also what the singer sings what they're comfortable singing. So you're then putting words to that, which means that and actually, if you listen to that again, it sounds a bit raucous there. I think Mark did another version which was a bit more organised, and it did just sound like a bunch of words. So half the words that I came up with, or I don't want to go to war, sounds like the first line. And then you have these other words, and then you just have waypoints, and you're trying to hit those points, those sounds with words. You know? So that way of working was how we did it. We did that a lot. We would come up with we only once did a set of lyrics appear before a song, and that was a physical presence. I gave Mark a set of lyrics, he wrote music to it. Always the lyrics came last with us, and because they came last because we thought like musicians and we wrote like melodies like musicians, and then right now we've got to figure the words out. But that was cool when you heard that because you had all these incredible vowel sounds already produced that the singers weren't comfortable singing. So that was a technical point I think I made. One other thing I'd like to say, what was hilarious about working in LA, we'll play the song and we'll have a break, but it was great because Mike's got a white dad and a black mum, and that's great, it's a mixed race. But Larry and Badine, he's black, okay? So he goes to America, and they'd never heard a black guy speak like this. You know, with this kind of, this pure English. Mike was the most well-spoken of all of us. I remember, I hope you're not offended by this, Mike, but I remember being in the studio with Larry, and Mike was doing the vocal to people, and Mike wanted to re-sing something, and he said, can we sing that bit again, Larry? And so Larry said, where do you want to go from, Mike? And Mike said, in the middle. I said, okay. And then Larry turned to me and went, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. It's just hilarious. They loved Mike, but they couldn't figure out a black guy talking in such, you know, with such elocution. I just sort of throw that out there. You're not offended, are you?
No, of course not.
Look,
you know, the thing was, you know, we were pulling in later on when we were touring in America in '87. We were pulling in truck stops, and they're going, you know, you guys from Australia, and all that sort of, you know, that the Vegas ad they're running now, you know, about your accent is an aphrodisiac and all of that sort of thing. So it was, where it was all young and very exciting, and hey, great, you know, if you got it, flaunt it.